All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday, man. It's Wednesday. What's going on, man? Hope everybody's having a great hump day. Pushing through, getting to the weekend. Obviously, man, I'm at the fam crib up in Connecticut, actually. The Mrs. fam. Really enjoying myself, so shout out to them. Amazing people, man. Amazing people. Happy birthday to my brother-in-law, Anthony. Super cool dude. One of the coolest dudes I ever met. Straight up. Just a real man. Shout out to dude. Shout out to him. So, with that being said, man, let's talk about it. The Toronto Raptors look like they about to give your boy Steady Freddie that bang. Yep, that's right. 4 years, $110 million extension. Coming off an all-star year. He deserves it, man. Deserves it, man. Well deserved. We talking about someone that just wasn't supposed to be in this position. Someone that took the mantle. Because the question was, after Kyle Lowry, how was Steady Freddie going to react? How was Steady Freddie was going to be able to carry that load? Was he going to be able to come in and hold the fort down post Kyle Lowry, right? Post Mr. Raptor himself, Kyle Lowry. Could he do it? He did it. Made his first All-Star. Made his first All-Star this year. And the thing with Steady Freddie is he got better. He got better, but he wanted this opportunity. Let's not make no mistakes about it. Steady Freddie wanted this opportunity. Not that he was like, oh, somebody get Kyle Lowry out the way so I can do my thing. Like, no, that wasn't the case. It was more about, you know what? I'm a start in this league. I can run a team. I can run the point guard position, and he did it. And you know, his it was points in time where he just looked unstoppable, especially from that 3-point line. I'm happy for him, man. I'm really happy for him. And you know, now he got that experience. He's an all-star, and I don't think his goals are going down at all. His goals are not to, all right, I made it. He don't look like a guy that's going to get comfortable to me, in my opinion. Steady Freddie don't look like the guy that's going to get comfortable at all. He looks like the guy that's going to keep working, keep getting better. Towards the end of the season in the playoff, he was battling the injury. So, you know, the most important thing, and he had one of those injuries that it wasn't nothing he could do besides, you know, get the proper surgery and let time heal. And, you know, it's obviously so him playing through it didn't really injure it more or whatever. They did get him rest when they could. And I think he's going to come back with a vengeance. I'm quite sure he's probably not 100% happy with his playoff performance. And that's probably for a lot of guys. But he's now, but, you know, he was injured. What can you say? He fought through it. He played hard. He gave it everything he could till he just couldn't no more. I'm really happy for Steady Freddie, man. I'm really glad that he's going to be getting this deal. And yo, the Raptors are doing it the right way, man. They're keeping their homegrown talent. They're, you know, and they didn't like break the bank on this deal, man. It was a great deal. But they didn't like max out everything and something like that, because the Raptors made it clear, and I think with their decision making, they've made it clear they're not about to empty the bank. They're not about to be cash strapped. They monitored the situation a lot. I think listen, again, when you look at Koloko and what I think he could bring to this team, and I might be too high on that guy. I might be. Listen, forgive me if I am, man, but I'm just really high on Koloko. Sorry, the sun came out. I'm really high on him, and you now you got someone in there. Like, I'm gonna tell you how Koloko helps Steady Freddie, because we talking about Steady Freddie in this video. If Steady Freddie go to drive down the lane, well, normally when he's driving down the lane and it's not a real legitimate lob threat at the rim, be careful, baby. It's not a legitimate lob threat. He gets in there and everyone surround him. But when you got a legitimate lob threat, Steady Freddie can dribble into the paint and toss it up at the rim. He know Koloko can go get it. Now that defender that would swarm Steady Freddie and make it difficult to him in there, got to account for him. And they want to account for Koloko in the beginning. Then Koloko start dropping dunks on everyone. But guess what though? This is another thing that I don't think get talked about enough with centers. When guards are driving down the lane, that center then start to box out the defender, which opens up the lane, right? And again, I know people are, people like Chris. I don't know if he's gonna be, he probably been in the G League for a while, and then we'll see what we got. I think that's because he was a second round pick. Well, I'm talking about Koloko. I think that's because he was a second round pick and the expectations are low. I think this guy can come in and contribute immediately because he's exactly what they need and want. It's okay. Some little things in his game got to develop. That's fine. I'm with that. Let him develop. But at the same time, I think he can have an immediate impact just from a defensive perspective. And I say all that again because I think guys like Steady Freddie benefits from having a Koloko, a guy that's a legitimate lob threat. Because now, like I said, if Steady Freddie is attacking, trying to get in the lane, you got to account for the big man over there. Because if you don't, Steady Freddie going to have 92 assists a game. Because he's going to toss it up, he's going to dunk. Toss it up, he's going to dunk. Toss it up, he's going to dunk it. If you keep collapsing. Well, if you don't collapse, he can finish around the rim. The Raptors know what they're doing. Extending Steady Freddie now, getting him his bag. You got a happy, motivated Steady Freddie coming in. Because I don't think... See, a lot of times players get this money. I see you can just tell, like, I don't know. Because this, to me, this is what I always say. If a player balls out on the final year of the damn contract, they gave it their all for the money. But what's going to happen when they get the money? Steady Freddie coming off a season where he wasn't on the end of his contract. He wasn't like there was a do or die season for him. And he made his first All-Star team with his first opportunity. So now he's not going to just roll over when he got the money. Now he can keep pushing forward. Now he's like, all right, that was a step. How do I get better? First, get healthy. And I thought, and to me, I know Steady Freddie, most of them was done from the three-point line, right? Most of the damage was done from the three-point line. I think, and this is what I predict, this offseason, he's going to, as he get healthy and able to get back out there and practice and facilitating and work on some things, he's going to be able to work his way into find a way to finish better around the rim. But again, that's why guys like Koloko are important. Because he gives them the opportunity to have a legitimate 7-foot lob threat that will make going down that lane easier. It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. Congratulations to Steady Freddie, man. Well deserved. Guy pulled himself up by his bootstraps. Got it himself. For lack of better terms, got it out the mud. The man deserved it. Shout out to Steady Freddie. New deal. 4 years, 110. Not official yet, but coming soon. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be great, man.